So this is Chur, which I am butchering in pronunciation. C-H-U-R. It's like Chur or something like that probably. This place is pretty. I must make sure to get up early in the morning so I can actually go for an explore. Fountain. Okay, so the downside of staying in a hostel sometimes, I had to book a room of 18 people. There is the biggest group of douchebags sharing my room. For the last hour, they have just been running around the entire hostel, just crashing into things, throwing shit at each other, screaming, laughing, full on for the past hour. And this girl told them to shut up after about 10 minutes. And they were like, it's a hostel. And they just completely ignored her. And then they kind of started arguing with her and she was like, I'll call the police. They're like, oh, you're gonna call the police? Blah, blah, blah. It's a hostel. So essentially, like, when you travel, generally, you want, like, people are decent human beings and they understand that people need to sleep. They go out, they have their fun, they come back, try to keep it down, they don't turn the light on. With as little noise as possible, they get into bed, you know, because you're a decent person. These people walk in at 2:45 in the morning, turn the light on, start screaming, walk out for a while into the hallway, wake everyone else up. The girl who told them to be quiet wasn't from my room because he had woken up, like, the whole landing. And the people below us as well, I think. I mean, like, I could tell them to shut up as well, but I'm getting the same response. I'm just gonna wake them up when I get up at 7 in the morning. But you know what I thought? I'm gonna document tired me, pissed off me, because this is part of the travel experience. Sometimes you get douchebags, so it's all part of it being authentic, you know. I was gonna edit videos, but thank you, bloody Switzerland. See these PowerPoints? They're slightly different from the normal European PowerPoints, so my adapter doesn't fit in them. My phone charger, thank God, that fits in them, but the adapter so I can plug my laptop in doesn't. Anyway, I'm gonna watch Netflix and not be angry for a bit. Bit of a shitty day today, probably made shittier by the fact that apparently my voice is sounding all fucked up. And the fact that I got 2 hours sleep last night, so eat a dick, all those assholes. You group of absolute C-bombs. So I'm walking back to the station because today's plan is to get a ticket on the BERNINA Express, which is essentially a scenic train route through the Alps to Italy. From here, obviously, Switzerland. So I'm just casually walking along the street, right? When I look up and I see, whoa. Clearly missed that last night when it was dark. Thought it was a cloud at first. Okay, all booked, it leaves in 37 minutes according to this board. So you can use a URL pass for it, you just have to actually pay to book a seat, and that costs 10 francs. So inside the BERNINA Express with the big ass windows for observing the Alps. I've got here triple shot coffee after that abysmal night's sleep. I'm already super impressed, and we're only like 10 minutes in.
This is Earth Radio, and now here's human music.
Toronto, officially in Italy for the first time in my life. There is a train to Milan in 7 minutes, or in 2 hours and 7 minutes. I need to get to that train, because I don't think I really want to wait another 2 hours. But this town looks pretty, I could walk around for 2 hours. Oh my god. Got all the way to the end of the train, realised I left my bag on the fucking train. Don't know what I was thinking. 4 minutes till train late.